Each and everyone are able to see the streaming. Yes, Pankaj joined in YouTube streaming. Guys, 8 members are there. You all guys, can you please open that live in the channel and keep it in a separate browser and you can mute that particular audio. And can you please someone confirm me audio you're able to listen from that particular video which is streaming in YouTube? Yes, I'm talking. Okay, but a little bit lag will be there. Okay. If anyone are only watching from YouTube streaming, that's fine. And if you want to join, I'm already shared the link in the Telegram channel. If you're not in the Telegram channel, you can join in that particular Telegram channel with help of the link which is posted in the channel itself. Can I consider each and everyone are available? Only 5 people I'm able to see. Hey, hi, hi. Hi, Jay. No, okay, okay, okay. Okay, session already live streaming. Uh, can you please open that live streaming and all and keep it in your browser, the mute. 6 people. Maybe by 8, most of the people will join. Okay, can you please tell me each and everyone are install all those softwares, right? Anaconda, each and everyone. Okay, then it's good. Sorry, sorry. Power BI also will install here. Those visual Tableau public and Power BI, both the things we are going to discuss. Why? Because we don't know, right? What type of organization will use which type of a visualization tool. It depends upon the company. Oh, I'll help you to build a dashboard. So how you need to build a dashboard, how you need to clean the data, what are the different type of visualizations. I'm going to help in all those things. Guys, still someone are not in YouTube streaming. Still someone are not opened YouTube streaming. You can open that streaming and mute that audio and leave that particular browser itself. You can continue from the Zoom link which I shared. Abhishek, Pankaj, all those people are not in Zoom link. Guys, maybe you didn't join. The people who are in Zoom link, those are maybe not uh, watching the channel. Guys, what happened? What happened? You're attending from the Zoom. That's fine. But you need to open that particular browser also, live streaming also. Yes, but I'm asking, can you please open that live streaming also? Each and everyone. You need to open YouTube live streaming and as well as this particular in Zoom notebook, in Zoom also. I shared the Zoom link in YouTube, but the people who are already joined from YouTube don't disconnect from YouTube streaming. You can mute the particular audio and you can join from you can join from Zoom. Is there any problem for anyone? Total 9 people are there. Each and everyone fixed like that. It will start from 8 o'clock. Huh. Yes, right. Live. In the live, the recent one, session 3, Python programming and identifiers data types. That one is streaming now. Video unavailable. Hmm, I think maybe guys who are 1 second. Remaining people joined. No, 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 no. Maybe that's an you are looking at another one. 1 second. Maybe this is not. Guys, can someone paste the link in the Zoom chat? It will be helpful for all the people to join. Praveen shared that link. Guys, can you please each and everyone click on that link? And you can mute that audio. Why? Because a little bit lag will be there. People are joining. Maybe each and everyone are thinking like that. It will start from 8. Meanwhile, anyone have any questions you can ask. Meanwhile, remaining people will join. It will take a little bit time, maybe this week. From the next week onwards, people habituate to join. Yes, right. The basic. Yes, tell me. Yes, but not as a Power BI developer. How much it is required to clean our data? Yes, right. Tableau also in the same manner. We're going to use Tableau public and we'll move from there. Tableau public is a free only. Tableau public, that is also desktop application you are able to find out. I'll tell you where you need to find out that location whenever it is required. Guys, I'm able to see people are not joining in live streaming. But Jaychandran, it is for channel streaming and it is for my benefit. So share that link. Can you please see in the Zoom chat? In the Zoom chat, people shared that link. So that is the reason why I'm asking. No. Guys, each and every why it is showing restricted mode then? Okay, Pankaj, no problem. If you have a problem in Zoom, you can continue in the YouTube. It doesn't uh, have any problem. I'm watching the chart related to the YouTube also. Anyone are facing any problem to join in that uh, streaming? Okay. What about the remaining? Okay, then if you don't want to join from live streaming, then I'll directly do it live streaming only without Zoom. Okay, okay. I only your voice. Okay, I think you are able to see. Ashish, guys, the people who are joined live streaming, those need to mute the YouTube video, live streaming audio. Then you can able to communicate in the Zoom. So if you are only joining from YouTube, then you can no problem. Okay, I hope each and everyone are able to see my screen. Okay, right. Now, in the initial days, we discussed like what are the different basics related to it. But now, once again, for the confirmation, I'm asking each and everyone are aware about how the computer is going to process. If we switch on the power, it will check all the hardware is working in a properly or not. If anything is not working properly, then it will give a beep sound. From that particular beep sound, we need to understand what is the problem. Once it is clear, BIOS will came into the picture. That BIOS will check all the connected devices and it will identify where this particular bootable device is stored. And then it will give to the bootloader program and it will open that particular operating system where it is involved in our machine, and it will transfer that particular operating system into its computer's memory. Once this operating system came into the picture, the kernel, the core component of the operating system, will take all the authorizes and it will check every device and every hardware and its drivers and all those things. Then it will come to the point where if any user need to give any passwords of systems or all those things. Once that particular thing is completed, then operating system loading process will complete. How that particular process is going to happen. Once operating system is available, we already know, we already install Anaconda platform. Anaconda platform is going to install on top of the operating system. Whatever the things we are going to do and we are doing on with help of the Jupyter notebook and which is there in Anaconda platform, whatever we are doing and whatever we are executing the code in Jupyter notebook, that is nothing but an IDE. In that particular thing will be converted into bytecodes and through operating system, and it will go to the processor and it will process the result, and once again it will display the results and it will execute the things which we are asking. Okay, that is a process. Okay, first of all, we're going to I'm going to tell you about this particular thing, what we're going to do. I hope each and everyone we completed this thing, and this also we completed when Python is evaluated, and who invented this and what are the versions, why we are calling it as a version 2, why we are it calling it as a version 3, and when different versions are released into the market, and all those things which were discussed already. Now next what we are going to discuss, we are going to discuss about identifiers, and after that we need to discuss about data types. Identifiers definitely it will complete today itself. We're going to start data types also, but I don't know it will complete or not. Okay, right. Now we're going to discuss about identifiers. Okay, see guys, it's very simple. We'll go it in a very simpler manner, and I'm going to provide you this particular notebook also in your YouTube channel, in your Telegram channel. If anyone didn't join, you can please be join in that thing. Okay, now see, identifier is nothing but a name. Whatever, for the purpose, whenever we are writing any program, we need to load the data, we need to call the variables, we need to define some functions, all those things. We need to write a method, we need to write a class to do a specific things. For all those purposes, we'll use some specific name. That name is nothing but called as a identifier. Either it is a variable or a class or a function or an object or a different modules, all those names, if it is a name, then that is nothing but an identifier. Okay, is it clear for everyone? In the interview, if anyone asks you what is identifier, you are in a position to answer. If you are using a name to identify any of these things, variables or classes or functions or objects or modules, that particular things are considered as an identifier. Okay, we have some specific rules and regulations to define identifiers. One thing is valid characters. Valid characters. Small a to capital, small a to small z, capital A to capital Z, 0 to 9, and underscore symbol. These are the only allowed characters to create or to define identifiers. Okay, remember, no special character is not allowed in any position in identifying a naming, identifier naming. So except these particular small a to small z, capital A to capital Z, and underscore symbol, you don't allow to use dot or at the rate symbol or dollar symbol in the identifier names. Okay, that is a one primary and at most rule. And another one is Python language itself is a case sensitive. Case sensitive means small a is different and capital A is different. Small b is different and capital B is different. If a single letter case is different, that entire word is going to be a different. For example, see in this example, hi and hi. These two are different. The letters will be the same, but those are in a different case. Case sensitive means the lower case and upper case will differ, even though the same character combination. And the next one, identifier should not start with a number. Whenever you are giving any name to any of the variable or class or module or a function or object, you don't start name with number. If you define like that, you will get a syntax error. You need to remember that particular thing. And the next, uh, we cannot use reserved keywords as identifier names. Reserved keywords, what it means? Reserved keywords are words which will be defined and designed a specific functionality which are utilized by the programming language for its purpose. If you are using that particular thing means you try to override the functionality of the inbuilt mechanism. Okay, never don't try to do this particular thing. These are the examples for it. You don't do like this. If you want to assign a 99, you can take a variable. You can try to give a name, which is not a reserved keyword. Okay, the next one, fifth one, we need to use meaningful names to the identifiers. If whenever you are keeping any name to any class or method or a variable or a function or an object, you need to keep that particular name as in a meaningful way. Not like that variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, variable 4. Not like that class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4. That will be not a meaningful. It will be very difficult for the persons who are trying to understand your code. For example, after 1 month or after 2 months, once again you came back to the particular program or particular task which you are already developing, then you know what will happen. You also feel like that little clumsy. Why? Because you don't know what is happening and why it is happening. Why you define that particular character and all those things. Okay. Now that is the next one, and the length is there. Actually, there is no length limit, but try to keep your identifiers names as meaningful and as small as possible. That is the objective. The fifth one is not a mandatory rule you need to follow. It's a guidance. It's a guidance. And we'll use underscores also in creating the names. I'll tell you whenever it is required. What will happen? You can start an identifier name with underscore. You can use with single underscore, it is a private, double underscore, strongly private. If your identifier name is starting with two underscores and ending with two underscores, that will be considered as a magic methods. That will be, we're going to discuss whenever it is required. But until now, just you remember the sixth point, single underscore, private, double underscore, strongly private, starting with double underscore and ending with double underscore, that is a magic method. Okay, right. Now the next one. So these are the related to identifiers. I'll show you what you're going to do with that. Okay, this is the Jupyter notebook which we discussed previously, Python Basics Part 1. Okay, now I'm going to create another one. This is like a 03 identifiers in Python. Guys, if anyone are having any doubt or any problem, you can try to do parallelly along with me. Okay, see the right combinations, what I'm saying. You can keep as a name. Okay, here what you are doing it here, creating a variable. Now you assigned 66 value to ASD. If you want to see what is the value available in ASD, you can use like this. Okay, and another, generally the most of the people will do a mistake, I'll tell you. Okay, you defined, and can anyone tell me why you got this error, name error? Can anyone tell me? Hello, guys, you're able to hear me or not? We already defined, right? DFZ is equal to 909. Yes. Defining means it's just a assigning a value. If you execute this particular cell, then only 909 will be allocated to this particular variable. Now you're able to get this particular value. Remember, whenever you are getting some name error, it need to be very clear. Who is this? Abhishek. See now, you understand how the variable is, how the value to how we are assigning a value to variable. A is equal to 99. Okay, I defined it. What is the value of A? 99. But here I didn't get it right. Why the name A is not defined? It is showing. Why? Because if you observe it here, you just written the code. You didn't executed this code. Whenever you executed this particular cell, then only 99 will be assigned to A. Writing is not only sufficient. After writing the code, you need to execute that cell. Then only it will go and store it into the memory. Now you got. Okay. Okay. Right. So, okay, this is the creating a variable, but you can assign multiple values to multiple variables at a single instance. How you're going to do? A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, total six values, six variables, variable names left side, six values right side. Now, can you please see how these values are going to assign? First value to first variable, second value to second variable, third value to third variable, fourth value to fourth variable, fifth value to fifth, sixth to sixth. But now I'll do a little bit of change. Now you need to tell me what's happening at here. What happened? Can you please try to read the error? If you want to learn programming very easily, this is the very efficient way. Sorry? Yes, here we given 7 variables, but 6 values only we given. Now see, now try to identify. In this case, what is happening? Now, why you got the error in this case? Here we have only 7 variable names, but the values are 8. If you read that particular error message very clearly, you are able to easily understand. Okay, guys, is it clear for everyone? Okay, right. Now, guys, now the rule 1. I'm mentioning the rule 1. Okay, no problem. I'm not mentioning anything. Why? Because I explained it, right? Okay, I'm using. Why you got the error? Okay, space is not allowed. Okay, here I'll mention this particular thing. Space is not allowed in identifier naming convention. Okay, so what is the use of private identifiers? Okay, Anand, I'll tell you this particular what is the meaning of private, strongly private, what are the magical methods whenever there is a situation. Why? Because to understand all those things, classes, methods, and functions, you need to be aware about a little bit of basics. So once we cover those basics, I'm going to cover each and everything. You don't worry about it. If you have any doubt, just you can keep it as a notes in your machine. Then if I'm not covered those things, well, you can ask me at that time. Why? Because if we started that particular thing, for that also we need to cover all the basics. That is the thing. Okay, right. Mm, Now space is not allowed. Okay. Now, now why it is invalid syntax? Identifier name does not start with number. Okay, right. And it will execute or it will give any error. Why? What it is? Sorry. Special character? Yes. Special characters are not allowed. Any of the special character. Only allowed special character is underscore. Okay. except underscore any other special character not allowed in naming convention. Okay, is it clear, guys? Okay, now the another one is you can give a variable name like this. If you call this one, you will get the value also. But why we don't do like this? It will be identifier name should be small and meaningful. Okay, right? So, and what are the another? Okay, reserved keywords. We already know what are the different reserved keywords. Import. Okay, see, to view what are the available keywords in your language, in the Python language, you need to execute. KW list means keyword list, guys. Okay, KW list means keywords list. You need to be remember that particular thing. Now, you know, don't try to use any of this word as a value or as a variable or as a class name or as a method name, or don't do like that. Why? Because these words are there to utilize the programming language for itself. Already each and every word has some backend functionality or backend objective. We don't want to disturb that particular objective by assigning a new value or by assigning a new functionality. Okay, is it clear, guys? Words as your identifiers names. Okay, now and you can use some numbers. You can use this numbers, underscore, capital letters, small letters. You can use, but don't space, and along with that, number it can contain, but it should not be in the first place. Okay, 0 to 9, A to Z, A to Z. Okay, I hope each and everyone are clear. And I forgot to one more thing. Underscore. Okay, and anyone will tell what is the purpose of and what underscore has some specific functionality. Underscore will remember Recently executed result. Result. It means you can able to easily see. If I give an underscore and execute it, what is the output recently executed? Okay, right. Now, for example, see what I'm doing. Before this, I'm executing a is equal to 10 and a. Now, what underscore contains, what underscore holds? 10 value. Why only for 10 value? Because it is recently executed. Okay, each and everyone are clear? Sorry, you, I don't know, yaar. Your voice is not clear. Can you please fix your mic? Underscore will store the recently executed result. B 2 into 3 6 underscore 6. If it is an executed output, then only it will remember. Okay, is it clear? Okay. Moin, can you please try to fix your mic? Otherwise, you can be in mute. Okay, now we'll move to the next topic. Okay, yes, yes. Why? Because what is before that? Okay, now I'll show you. I'm executing this particular thing now. Now underscore will contain this value. Yes, yes. It doesn't underscore will only consider which is recently executed. It will remember that thing. That's it. Okay, guys, take a 5 minutes. Yes, please done. No, yaar. Now I executed it, right? Now I executed this particular one. Okay, so that is the reason it got it. Okay, once again, if I executed any another value, 10 into I'm performing an application. 10 into 34, 340. In underscore now, what is the value we'll have? 340. If I'll execute this particular keywords one now, now underscore will contain that keywords result. Okay, clear? Hello, each and everyone. Okay, I'll give a 5 minutes of. Yes, please tell me. 10 into 34 already executed. What is the execution line of 32? What is the code execution number of that particular 10 into 34? 32. You're able to see that is the 32 cell. 32 cell here. Okay. What is this particular underscore one? 35. In between, which is the recent executed one? Recently executed one is this one. You're able to got it. That is what I am saying. Concentrate. Which is we are recently executing. That result will show. It doesn't mean like that. It doesn't depends upon the order of the cells in the Jupyter notebook. It is depends on the execution order. Execution order means you are able to see the number. Which one is the recently executed? For example, once again, if I am executing this one, which is the recently executed? 10 into 34. Now, if I am executing this, now what is the value it contains? 340. Okay, right. Okay, I'll give a 5 minutes of time. Each and everyone, can you please practice? And anyone have any doubts, please let me know. Pankaj and Anand, only those two people are in the live streaming. Sorry, Yogesh? Okay. Guys, who are in both who are in YouTube, for them only I'll share the link for tomorrow. Remaining all the people need to go with the YouTube live streaming from tomorrow onwards. If you're not joining in YouTube live streaming, then I don't share the Zoom link. Hello, hello, uncle చెప్పండి uncle. Hello, hello, hello. అంకుల్ చెప్పండి అంకుల్. వాడు రాలేదు అంకుల్ ఇంకా. వాడికి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాడు, వాడు దెబ్బ తగిలింది తలకి. ఇంకా వాడు ఎక్కడో హాస్పిటల్లో ఉన్నాడు. హాస్పిటల్లో ఉండి హైదరాబాద్లో ఉన్నాడు, ఎక్కడ చింతల్లోనే ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాడు. అది. నేను మాట్లాడతాను రేపు పొద్దున్న మీతో. ఉమ్. ఓకే రైట్. ఓకే. Anyone have any doubts related to identifiers? Okay, I'm taking it as no one don't have any doubts. Okay, now we are going to discuss about data types. Okay, now we are going to discuss about data types. First, we'll go with the theory part, and then after that, we'll come back to example part. Okay, what is the purpose of the data? What is the purpose of the data, guys? How the data is generating? Can please try to tell each and everyone one example. How the data is generating? What is called as a data? In which form it is available? Can you please tell me? Okay, I'll ask. Uh, Ashish, can you please tell me some situations where the some situations which leads to generate the data? Okay. Generally in a business, everything is a data. Employees information is data. Employees salary information data. Employees qualification data. Employees pay scale data. Employees assigned projects data. Employees working hours data. Employees ID numbers data. Employees attendance data. Each and everything is a data. But the data will be represented, different type of data will be represented with help of different forms. Some data will be in a numerical, some data will be in a binary like yes or no, some data will be in a float format, some data will be in a string format, like that. Okay, so what is the purpose of, if we don't have any data types, then what will happen? We don't have a data types concept in programming language. Then what is the difficulty you're going to face if you don't have, if you don't have a your voice is problem, yeah. If you don't have a data types, then computer doesn't know which category it belongs to, how much memory it need to allocate, what type of operations it can able to perform, what type of operations it is not suitable. All these type of information you are not able to find out. So to clarify that particular thing, we have multiple data types. For example, in numerical data types, we have a integer, float, complex. In integer category, you have a decimal, binary, octal, hexadecimal. Okay. And in float means which contains a decimal point. Complex means which is in the form of a plus zb. Okay. Now, so first we'll discuss about these three types, and after that we'll go to next topic. Okay. Now, integer type we're going to discuss. In integer, how many categories we have? Decimal. Okay. Sorry, it will be not comfortable. Now, the first category what I'm mentioning it here is it's simply a decimal. Decimal means all the whole numbers, and it is a Python default data type. Guys, can you please mute yourself if you are not talking? Type. Okay, and for example, 10, 20, minus 30, 90, 10,000, all these are come under decimal category. Now, binary. In binary, you need to follow a specific category things. In decimal, okay, you'll have only 0 and 1. In decimal, you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All these are as a 10. All these are considered as a 0 and 1 as a 2. Okay, only and 0 and 1. With help of only and 0, 1, you need to create any value. You need to create any value. How much big it is, how much small it is. For example, if you want to convert 20 into binary value, what you need to do? You need to take it as a two values, right? 2. 2 means 0. How many times? 10 times. Once again 2. 5 times 0. Once again 2. 2 times 1. 2, 0, 1. Now we need to come down from bottom to top. Top in an order. What is the order? 1, 0, 1, double 0. How many values it contains? How many values it has? 2 digits. With help of 2 characters, we are creating whatever the value it is. So 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 4. Anything multiply with 0? 0, 0. 2 to the power of 2 is 4, 0. 2 to the power of 4. Now total value is 16 plus 4. This is a 20. Okay, is it clear how you can able to convert this particular value into binary, binary to decimal to binary? Okay, and here you need to remember another. Okay, I'll tell you another thing. You, if you want to represent any value in binary format, you need to use 0b or 0 capital B. If you're able to see 0b or b, it means it is a binary number. Guys, if you are not able to identify this as a decimal number, what is the value of it? What is the value of it? This is 1000, not 1. If it is binary value, then what is the value of it? If it is a binary value, what is the value of it? 2 to the power of 0, 1, 2, 3. 2 to the power of 0, 1 plus 8, 9. But if it is in a decimal form, what is the value? 1000, not 1. How much difference? To separate those things. So that is the reason they mention conventions. To represent the binary, either it need to start with a 0b or 0 capital B. Is everyone clear? Okay. Now we're going to decimal is completed, binary is completed. Now we're going to discuss about octal. Octal means nothing but 8. What are those 8s? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and its base is considered as a 8. Its base is considered as a 2. Decimal base is considered as a decimal decimal base is considered as a 10. Okay, now you know, in this, if you want to identify a 20 number, how you're going to do? 8. What is a reminder? 4. How many times? How you're going to represent? Okay, now how you're going to represent this particular thing? Total 8 numbers, right? 8 to the power of 0, 8 to the power of 1. Now 8 to the power of 0 means 1. 8 to the power of 1 means 8. 4 into 1 plus 2 into 8. 16 plus 4. 20. You're able to see? In decimal, actually, what is the value? 20. In octal, it is increased, right? Why? Because the numbers available in octal system is very less comparative to less comparative to the decimal. In decimal, you have 10 values to create, but in octal, you have only 8 values to create a value. 8 digits only you have to create a value. Is it clear, guys? Guys, can you please someone tell me you're able to hear the voice in YouTube? Yes. Why? Because if you are not able to follow that particular thing, that voice is not recorded, you don't have recordings. Can you please someone confirm me you're able to hear my voice and screen in YouTube live streaming? I'm not able to hear from anyone. Okay, right. Okay, Divya. Thank you for confirming. And the next one is a hexadecimal. Hexadecimal means base 16. What are the 16 different numbers? We'll have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Now, if you want to represent 100, this is in which format? In decimal format. Okay. If you want to represent this particular thing in a binary, can you please tell me how you're going to represent each and every one? You need to calculate and you need to let me know. Why? Because we already discussed it, right? How to calculate a binary number. What's the value for 100 in binary? 1 triple 0 double 1 double 0. Guys, is it right? You need to verify, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2. హలో నాన్న చెప్పినాను ఇంట్లో నాన్న ఇంట్లో ఇంట్లో సరే సరే హలో చెప్పు నాన్న చెప్పు అడ్రస్ చెప్పు మొయ్యినాబాదా హలో మొయ్యినాబాదా ఎక్కడది guys can you please be wait guys can you please be wait for 2 minutes an urgent mobile call హాస్పిటల్ పేరు సంజీవిని సంజీవిని సొసైటీ ఆఫ్ న్యూరో సైన్సా న్యూరోపతి అండ్ యోగా ఒకసారి వెల్నెస్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ న్యూరోపతి అండ్ యోగా ఎక్కడిది నజీబ్ నగర్ ప్రైవేట్ హాస్పిటల్ ఇది కాదు కదా సంజీవిని ఆయుర్వేదిక్ ఆ, ఇది ఎక్కడ అంటే మ్మ్, వండ్లగూడ నార్సింగ్ ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి అక్కడ ఉన్నారా ఏంటి ఆ, అవునా ఓకే ఇది ఎక్కడ అంటే ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది అంటే ఆ, మనకి మొయినాబాద్ మొయినాబాద్ మెయిన్కి వెళ్ళాలి మొయినాబాద్ వెళ్ళాలి ఆ, మల్కాపూర్ ఆ, ఆ, మొయినాబాద్ కార్ వేసుకొస్తారా మొయినాబాద్ ఇది అవుట్స్కట్స్ సిటీకి. సిటీకి అవుట్స్కట్స్. ఓకే. హలో. ఆ, ఇది ఎంత దూరం ఉంటుందంటే ఆ సిటీకి టచ్ అవ్వకుండానే నార్సింగి, గండిపేట చెరువు. అవుటర్ నుంచి వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు. ఆ, అవుటర్ మీద నుంచి అటే దగ్గర ఇంకా. ఎప్పుడు బయలుదేరుతున్నారు? అవునా? ఓకే. సరే సరే సరే. ఇక్కడ అక్కడ అకామిడేషన్ ఏమైనా ఉంటుందా? లేకపోతే చూసుకోండి, అక్కడ దగ్గరలోనే ఓయోలు ఉంటాయేమో. ఆ, సరే సరే. ఆ, నాన్న. అవుట్స్కట్స్ నాన్న, సిటీ అవుట్స్కట్స్. ఎక్కడి నుంచి? ఇందాక నుంచి 60 కిలోమీటర్లు ఉంటుంది కదా. ఆ, 50 60 యూనిట్స్. ఇంకెక్కువ వస్తుంది. లాగుండే వైపు నుంచి అయినా కానీ, మేము ఉండే వైపు నుంచి అయినా కానీ, ఎటు నుంచి అయినా కానీ దూరమే. 60 కిలోమీటర్ల పైనే ఉంటుంది. ఉమ్, ఉమ్, ఉమ్. సరే నాన్న. నేను రేపు రాత్రికి బయలుదేరుతా. ఆ, సరే నాన్న. కాల్లో ఉన్న అవంగం చేస్తా. Hey, sorry guys, I got an urgent call. Sorry, I got an urgent call. Each and everyone calculated? Only for only for binary calculated, for the remaining also calculated. For octal, anyway, I'll ask, right? Hexadecimal. Octal 144. Hexadecimal. Guys, remember, whenever I'm asking these type of questions, you need to habituate to calculate with help of pen and paper. Then you will get a clarity on the concept. Sorry, 64 or 46? See, 100. We have a 16 digits. 6 times. Reminder 4. From bottom to top. 64. Okay. You can check the credibility also. 64. 16 to the power of 0. 16 to the power of 1. 16 to the power of 0, 1. 1 4s are 4. 6. 16 into 6, 96. For octal, you will use the symbol 0 O or 0 small o. For hexadecimal, 0 X or 0 capital X. Okay. Which one? Which one? Binary, tell me the right one. You only told, right? Oh. Okay, 1 1 double 0. Okay, remember, if for example, if another number system came, in that particular number system 50 values are there, then to represent value, less number of digits will be useful, right? Guys, you got it? Number of values in that particular number system is increasing, number of digits used to represent a value will decrease. Yes, if base is increasing, number of digits or number of characters to represent a number will decrease. Okay, is it clear? Okay, now this is related to integer part. Okay, and uh, for me, okay, float. Coming to float. Float means which contains a decimal point. Which contains a decimal point, that is considered as a float. No doubt at all. That is simply the thing. Now, what I'm expecting you to do, you need to share with me some answers for the questions. Please remember. What is compiler? Interpreter? Algorithm? Flowchart? Program? Each and everyone be prepared, and along with that some basic questions related to system. Operating system, RAM, SSD, what is BIOS, what is kernel. Okay, and this okay, right. System configurations, processor and cores, speed. For this weekend, I'll give time until weekend. Please try to gather this information and try to get some very useful information about this particular thing. Why? Because if you're going to if you're going to work in any big data related or any cloud related, you need to know the basic system architecture and basic terminology and basic things which are related to it. Then only it will be give you it will be helpful. Okay, these all the things you are able to find out in open medium. Try to gather as much as information, and in between you can share it in the group, in a telegram group you can share. Okay, is it cores, number of cores in your processor? What is the speed of your processor? What is the meaning of speed? Hedge. In hedge you are able to see 3.47 gigahertz, 3.5 gigahertz. What is the meaning of it? Okay, right? And Now we completed with this particular two. These things we need to discuss. These, this one, and string. Mm. This one, set and dictionary. We'll complete it tomorrow. Okay, and okay, I'll share a link for tomorrow's class for few. 1 second, guys.